Excuse me. What is up, everybody? It is Talk here. Welcome to a new semi-series that's pretty much a special. For Valentine's Day, I'm going to do it for the next 5 Valentine's Days that I'm active for. Let me turn down my threshold, or the transparency threshold. I always do this. I mess up the one that I'm supposed to be doing it for, but I'll talk along the way. I was going to record this and edit it, but I decided that I'm just going to stream it because I got a lot going on. I feel like this is a pretty streamable thing to do. But basically, yeah, it's pretty tough because this Metallica thing is pretty green. So I think we're just going to have to ride with it. Let's see. I think that's going to be fine. So, today we're going to play a little bit of a side mission series that I've been thinking about doing this for a really long time. That's why it's been like so prepared, like for a really long time. I don't know why I wanted to do this. I think it's because I enjoyed this story so much when I played it the first time, and that I found out that you can miss some of them in my second playthrough. If you're not careful, you can skip over some of these parts. There's 5 of them. And so I figured that's exactly how many love languages there are. So I'll name one after each, and I hope I listed them all out on my calendar. I hope I remember well enough which each of them is, and that's why I labeled them this way. But I figured this could be a little bit of an educational process too. I'm not saying I'm a love guru or anything, but I do know the love languages, and I've studied them a little bit. And I know not everyone likes hearing about all these, like, oh, you should set boundaries, or you should do this and that, or talk about this and that. You're complicating things. Love should be easy, fluid, no conflict, things like that. I'm a bit of a romantic, so I don't mind it getting a little complicated, a little, I don't know, frisky. I don't know how to word it all, so apologies for that, but the forbidden love, it's a beautiful trope, I think, at least, because it kind of extends the love over a long period of time. It's not quick and exciting and all that. It's, I don't know, maybe the forbidden love could be quick and exciting as well. So that's a bit of the premise of this mission, and we're going to find it out. We're going to get there. They should be very quick, so I don't expect this to be a very long thing. But I don't know if I can, I don't know how I should do this. I think I might also just be personal. I chose quality time for this one, and I think I could be sure about it, but I mean, if I have to start, like, I mean, I don't know, it might be backwards, this might be a total botch, but I want to try it anyway for love. For love, I want to give it a try. So I guess first I'll explain quality time and how it relates to me. I love quality time. I think it's one of my favorite love languages. I think you don't always have to correlate exactly, and I think there's different types of love. There's romantic, there's platonic, there's emotional. Let's see if I can make this look a little better. So, I think that you don't always need necessarily to coincide with your partner if, with quality time. If, no, not with quality time, with your love languages. So, like, oh, if we don't have the same love language, it's not meant to be. But I think it can sometimes help, but, you know, if you can't get it from your partner, you can get it from a friend, you can get it from family. So that's why I'm saying it's a little different. Like, it's not always that exact, and you don't have to correspond or correlate. Where the heck can I see gamma? This is so much information. I actually love that you can do this. But let's see, so this is honestly too dark on my screen too. It's usually always dark over there. I can't go higher than this. So hopefully that's good enough. Why do I have color blind? That's nice. I think it's because I had a friend in college who he was colorblind. But that does look a lot better, doesn't it? Wouldn't you say? So, I don't know. I love quality time. For my 21st birthday, I asked all my friends that wanted to if they would watch 8 Mile with me, because Eminem's my favorite rapper, and some of them did. And it was very kind of them. So, I think that's a show of love. That doesn't have to be like with a partner where you're like, oh, let's spend the whole day together, which I've also been known to ask as well. Poker's a pretty good one, huh? So, Bo Gray, The Course of True Love 2. Let's see. Am I mistaken here? Did I already do 1? I don't remember doing 1. I mean, shit. let's see this. Let me I'm gonna have to change this title too. I changed the one earlier already. Let's see. What does it say? The worker you spoke to in Caliga Hall told you to speak to Bogray. So I guess we'll do the second one. I guess there'll only be 4. So that'll be a little awkward. Or shit. I mean, I don't even have to do this now. Okay, I just play poker. Like, nah, I should go do this. That's love. I'm doing it for the people. I'm not doing it for me. This is how we're gonna... Is this mine?
One of those men was my uncle. Another was a friend of my parents. You know what those men had done? They had suggested that the men of the village get a fair wage.
Let's go, girl.
So I guess I'm not being too loving right now to my campmates. So, you know, you gotta give some and get some, and sometimes you're better at giving than you are at getting, and sometimes you prefer getting than you are at giving, and you can talk that all out. I think it's important, too, because we hold it in. Can't get it all solved. So I was playing this on my Twitch last summer, because I wanted to get up to this point. And I guess I got up to this point, and I guess I didn't, I stopped, so this is weird. I mean, I guess it's gonna be a little shorter, and I don't really know this as much. I just knew there were 5 parts to it, and I looked it up. But I guess part 1 is introducing you to part 2. So, is there anything on that side? Let's see, where can I put my face? I think it's fine if I cover the compass a little bit. You can see all my cores, though. I don't have it up there all the time, and I don't know, it should be right here for me. That's why I put it on that side of the screen. I think it's usually somewhere else. You can really try to... This game is beautiful, very immersive. Sorry, Turkey. Dutch has asked the gang to not use weapons or cause trouble in roads, so... Would that be foreshadowing? Is that an act of service? Refusing to do something else? So, yeah, I'd probably have to progress a little bit in the story at some point to get to the next one. Oh my god! Oh my fucking... Sorry about that, Tundra. I'm glad I didn't get arrested or anything like that. But yeah, let's not get too distracted. The saloon, so I don't know. There's a lot to this game. I could try and play it at some point, because I didn't,
You're alright, girl. You think all this Lemoyne air is free for you?
And that's somebody we don't want to give quality time to, because they're hateful. And, you know, you're supposed to show love to your enemies, too. But, I mean, sometimes you gotta discipline. You gotta teach them some lessons. You can't just take it all. There's ways to do it. You can treat them with respect. I could have yelled back, fought fire with fire, hate with hate, but we just look the other way and keep going. So I might have to... We'll see if they let me in. They did before. I don't see why I would have to... Why can't I just go through? They gonna let me go through?
Look out!
Yeah, they've seen me before, so... Maybe it's a little difficult to traverse this area. Either way, I think this story is really nice and adorable. So I wanted to share it on the channel, because like I said, I'm not doing a Red Dead 2 playthrough. You can check out my Saint Denis gameplay where I mentioned that. It's just for poker. I actually do play poker in this game, but it's fine. So I guess this is only going to be a 4-part series. I'm going to have to combine one of them. Is he asleep? How smart of him. Nah, he's awake, alright. The hour of night.
Huh. I'll see you at the sheriff's office.
Excuse me, friend.
We friends?
Not yet, but he is hoping.
I guess.
We don't get a lot of traveling men here, and suddenly there's a whole phalanx of mysterious but strangely helpful Yankees about the place.
Is there?
What are you doing here?
I was just looking for work.
Well, looking for something.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
What secret?
I got a secret of my own.
Are you secretly normal?
Excuse me?
Never mind.
This game is
Thing
so
is,
poetic.
I don't care if you kill the whole lot of us and the Braithwaites.
I don't want to kill anyone.
I love her, you know.
Love who?
Penelope. But it's impossible.
Well, love tends to be complicated.
She's a Braithwaite. I'm Bo Gray, son of Tavish Gray, nephew of Lee Gray, the sheriff, grandson of old Murdo Gray. We Grays have been loyal to the state and murderous to the Braithwaites for so long now, no one can even quite explain why. Beyond blind loyalty and stupidity, I'm supposed to be loyal to some nonsense while she's amazing. She's like a woman from the future. She's like...
He's looking like he knew a girl
Tomorrow
like
turns
that
out fine.
once.
Well, I'm sorry for your predicament.
Would you help?
I don't want to get involved in gang feuds. It seems unseemly.
I'll
Okay.
pay. I've got money. We Grays, we've always got money. No brains, mine, but money.
Well, in that case,
I
Whoa.
know she loves to sit out in the gazebo on the edge of the Braithwaite property. Take her this letter and this bracelet, please.
I guess I should have called this one gift giving.
Look out for their guards. They're worse with strangers than ours are.
Yeah. I'm gonna botch this, but it's for love. I don't even know. I'm only gonna be able to do 4, so gift giving's an interesting one. I guess I could combine the two. I'll change the title. Ugh, how brutal. I knew a girl who taught me how to love with gift giving because I was always pretty bad at it. But because I thought it was a little bit materialistic, but I realized it can be pretty kind and loving too. To like really think about something that someone would like and making a little bit of a sacrifice to make that person happy. So, I mean, it kind of goes, some people you're raised in different ways. Like, the first people who really do show you most love in most situations and hopeful situations is your family. So that's kind of how you learn how to love, You can have friends growing up, but more than anything, kids are pretty brutal, so you end up being a little bit more like bullies to each other. So you don't really learn a lot of that. It takes a while to develop good friendships, and some people never get there. So, cherish all the ones you got. I think I'm out of range, am I? No. How far away is this, Braithwaite Manor? It's pretty far. I'll wait for my horse, my Tundra. So, we'll see how much she likes this bracelet. And he knows where she is. But I'll see. I just listed him out. I guess it's been so long. I must have been a kid when I was setting this up. Am I still a romantic, you might ask? I don't know. I think a little bit. I do like me my romantic movies. My romantic books.
hey there, girl.
But I think when I was streaming, I was even reading some of the Twilight books. Like New Moon, Eclipse. I'm gonna read Breaking Dawn. But I'm gonna do that one a little bit differently. And I think it's a pretty romantic book, even if it's a little unrealistic, some might say, a bit of a fantasy novel. But I think you can learn a lot, especially, I know it's technically more of a girl's book, but I find that as a guy, or as a boy, I guess, if I'm using the same equivalent, you can learn a lot about the opposite gender, the opposite sex, by reading things that they have wrote, even if you're not necessarily pursuing the author. But you might meet girls like their characters, because it comes from some segment of truth. And yes, some of the men, you could get a little jealous if you don't quite identify with them, but you can learn to understand them and the let's say, desirable, the attractive traits in both of them, and see what you would be willing to take on if you want to be that type of person who can attract those types of people. Oh dang, I'm not being very sneaky, am I? He said a gazebo. I don't really want to kill nobody. Hopefully nobody sees Tundra here. So this is probably an active service too. I guess I'll just name them and explain them. Because honestly, they all probably got a little bit of something. There's some combinations there. I'm pretty good with the access service. The quality time, honestly, is I think I've grown out of it. I used to really like it. Now it's a little hard for me to give it too.
We got a spy. If you ain't working for the Braithwaites, you can't be walking here. Get out right now. Keep going now. We shot folks for less than not heeding the warning.
And I've made a lot of efforts with gift giving. I don't know if I'm all that good at it. Is that a gazebo? But this ain't about me. It's about Penelope Braithwaite and helping Beau Gray find a way to share his love with her. And that might take some of my quality time, but I'm getting paid for it. I think he said it was on the edge of the property too. Alright, I see her on the mini-map. Not sure I'm showing it well, but it's on the opposite side. I don't really want to get in the water. I'm not that committed. So which ones have I missed? It was quality time, gift given, access service. Oh yeah. Another nice little favorite, physical touch. Not everyone loves that one. And there's a million ways to do it that don't always have to be. Like I said, it can be platonic, it can be emotional, and it can be sexual.
Are you Penelope Braithwaite?
Well, yes, I am.
I've got a letter for you.
Oh.
And a gift.
A letter and a gift. Well, we don't even know each other.
Well, it's not from me, it's from
And of course, words of affirmation.
Oh.
Forgot about that one.
So.
Strange.
I'm pretty good at that one.
Yes.
Not
he's
sure
a
I care
little
much for it,
strange,
though.
But also so human. The rest of our families are stuck in the dark ages, or, well, I don't know, cave people, perhaps. Beau's different. But if they find out, they'll kill him and send me to live someplace awful like Ohio. Have you ever been to Ohio, sir?
No.
We're in Texas
Neither
right
have
here.
I, but my uncle has a factory there. He was sort of the black sheep on account of having left. But now they tolerate him because he's a vicious snob. Families there's something else. You got a family, sir?
No, not really.
Well, they tolerate him because of the money. But me, with my ideas above my station, they can't stand.
That sounds pretty complicated. I don't know quite what to say.
Well, nothing to say except I hope they all rot.
I love the way she says
I
that
don't,
line.
Well, maybe a bit. But here, if you see Beau again, will you give this to him?
Sure.
I wonder if I'm allowed to read their messages. Not that I think that this is advisable. Good. I'm glad they don't let me. They let you in Skyrim. I think we got ourselves a spy. I wonder how he knows that she's out there. He must take some swims every now and then. So yeah, I think it was probably a good title, even if I didn't really remember it that well. Because we took the time to listen to her. Girls love that. Men do too. Especially me, because I like to talk so much. Sorry that I'm not showing this mini-map. I think we should be okay. I'm kind of scared they'll notice my tundra. I don't think they'll mind. And I think it's gonna end right away, so we might have a little bit of years to go, because next year I won't be uploading during Valentine's Day. At all, really. Oh, no, I will at the end of the year. The second half of the year, I mean. And then... Okay, so we're done. Yeah, I did get spotted. And I was slow. That's fine. But yeah, you can miss some of these, so if it's available, which it is, we will do it in 2 years. Lemoyne. That's not Texas. It says Caliga Hall, Bio, and WA. On that note, it's been Tog. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe for more content. I hope you enjoy your night, evening, morning, whatever it is that you're doing. Happy Valentine's Day. Love y'all. In my own sense. And yeah. Peace out.